The apocalypse is coming. The world as we know it is not the same. A virus has spread throughout the world. Everything is being shut down. People are being canceled. We are in the end game. And most importantly, it is election year! What? Are you serious right now? Can you just wait? Can you just give me one moment? Can you give me a moment? But do not panic, ladies and gentlemen. For your favorite, I can't wear this mask. Your favorite wannabe YouTuber is here to help you through these tough times. How am I gonna help you, you may ask? That's a good question. Okay, I think they get the point. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are gonna be learning about Doomsday from the experts at Doomsday Preppers, one of my most favorite shows in the world. Not really. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at this family and see how they are preparing for the inevitable Doomsday Apocalypse.
Wilma and Gary Bryant are homesteading farmers in southern Missouri. In addition to their son, Tony.
Hold on tight! Woo! Yeah!
Daughter, Heather.
You're gonna be food!
And granddaughter, Nadia.
I'm not saying anything. But I don't see the dad. Maybe he went to go get some milk. Let's just keep playing.
Wilma and Gary's 24-acre farm is also home to a menagerie of animals.
Sweet Jesus. Why? Who was recording this? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, just keep milking it. You said you grew up on a farm? Sure know how to raise a cock. I mean, what?
But most are not being raised for slaughter. They're being kept alive for the end of the world.
We are preparing for a series of F5 tornadoes that will end the world as we know it.
So basically, F5 tornadoes are pretty much the most deadliest tornado in the world. So deadly that a lot of machines can't even pick up how strong they are because they end up getting destroyed.
I do believe I will see it hit the fan in my lifetime. If you pay attention over even the last couple of years, the weather has gotten worse, the storms have all gotten worse. You cannot control nature, and we're destroying it, so it's kind of fighting back in a sense. It's very possible for us to see the increase in the frequency of the F5 tornadoes. They're hitting all over, and they're just getting stronger. All these tornadoes just popping up out of nowhere in places they usually don't. We can see that it's just going to get worse.
The Bryants live in seclusion on 24 acres of land 30 miles from the nearest town. Fearing an onslaught of tornadoes in the near future, the Bryants have begun stockpiling provisions. They currently have enough food stored to last 6 months, but they keep all of it above ground instead of in an underground shelter.
Oh, that's smart.
But even if the Bryants can figure out how to safeguard their food against frequent tornadoes, Wilma and Heather will be dead anyway, unless they take drastic steps to obtain one crucial life-saving prep.
Heroin.
My daughter and I are both diabetic, and we are both insulin dependent.
Oh, same thing, right?
It'll be a long, slow, horrible death when we have no insulin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
People really look at you funny when you say that you're a prepper and you're diabetic and you're prepping for the end of the world and you're stockpiling insulin. They just think you're insane and you should just buy it as you need it. We have a 6-month supply of insulin. If there was a doomsday scenario now, we could only live for 6 months and we would die shortly after. If a regular prepper only has 6 months of food, you can always grow more. With us, we can't grow more insulin.
All done. Good job.
Medically, you should really not reuse the needles. They are made for one-time uses, but I would reuse my needles in a doomsday situation because if I don't, then I'll die.
Can I at least clean the container?
The most abundant protein source on the Bryant farm is their chickens. But Gary is worried that if something happens to him in a tornado, Wilma won't be able to do what's necessary to keep herself and their children alive. So today, he's making Wilma face a task she's always dreaded.
You got one?
My problem is I like our chickens. They're more like pets. So it's kind of hard for me to actually do the butchering.
If something happened to me, it's very, very important to learn how to do this.
What about your son? Don't you have a son? Is he not going to be involved in any of this? What a soy boy.
She just has to get used to the idea of doing it. Depending on what size bird you're going to kill, you just want to
He grabs him.
get their neck and get the right distance apart.
Oh, sweet
Put one
Jesus. Oh,
Not like
no. Oh! Oh!
And Wilma, you ready?
Oh, my.
This is about the most humane way to do it. You're going to cut it right here.
I don't want to do this, the poor little thing.
Oh, do it already!
Ready? 1, 2.
Just do it! Just do it! He's dying!
1, 2.
I'll do it!
If something happened to Gary and I'd have to provide for Heather and Nadia, then we'll cut the chicken's head off and get to work. You do what you have to do in these situations.
You don't!
Aw, you
Jesus, you guys want to prepare for the apocalypse? You guys can kill the chicken. Another problem that they have besides killing chickens is her insulin. Basically, her insulin has to be at a cool temperature at all times. If not, then she can't use it. So, how do they plan on keeping it cool, you may ask? The most gosh dang genius way known to man. Or should I say the most redneck way known to man.
So today they're embarking on a project that they believe is their only chance for survival, building a vast underground bunker for them and their livestock. Regardless of what the temperature is outside, 5 feet underground, the Earth is always 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Better for keeping insulin naturally refrigerated.
In a world that had F5 tornadoes increase in frequency, our safest bet would be underground. I want a huge area for our animals, almost like a Noah's Ark underground. If the world ended and it was just us that survived, we could actually repopulate the world with our animals and make the kids repopulate too.
Right now, the entire 640 square foot complex is just a plan. If they hope to have all their food, animals, and insulin underground before the tornadoes they fear start striking, the Bryants need to start blasting.
We about ready to start blowing stuff up, or?
This 400 pounds of explosives will move 1.2 million pounds of rock, enough to build a bunker. We need to get up in here, let me show you. We'll all be to the side. If things get up in the air, I'll just say, get down. All right, we're ready to go. We're good.
Hold in the charge.
Hold down the charge.
Hold down the charge. Hold it in. Don't let it go.
Yeah, don't drop it.
Ready? Fire in the hole!
Oh, that's it. Oh my gosh!
That was neat. Yes, let's go take a look. We're excited to see it. My goodness.
Ooh, it's soft.
Yeah, it's all loosened up. Look at the size of this hole. In a few months, we'll be sitting down here.
A little lower than this,
60 degree weather.
Oh, it'd be perfect all year round.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Yay! As a diabetic prepper, this hole means life to me and my daughter. We can't live without the insulin.
Wait a second. They swear they're doomsday preppers. This girl's freaking raking dirt. She's not even shoveling it. She's just raking it. What are you doing? Now that they kind of showed their whole plan, they've discussed what they're going to do. Now they get actual doomsday prepper experts to basically like analyze all their stuff and basically give them tips and score them on how well they would actually do in the apocalypse. And what they say is just great. It's just really good to always accept criticism. And my gosh, they're annoying.
The experts, practical preppers, have reviewed your preps. Your food resupply plan is great, but your security severely lacks communication and perimeter defense. The entire family should undergo tactical training.
We're psycho. We have all done some crazy stuff.
She couldn't even freaking kill a chicken.
Continue building your bunker, but until it's built, you might want to consider storing additional food in a root cellar.
Okay, then we'd have to waste time and money on a root cellar. We're making a bunker.
To determine how long you could initially survive a catastrophe, Practical Preppers has scored your preps in 5 categories of 20 points each, for a total possible score of 100. Food, 14 out of 20 points. Water, you don't have enough stored, 15 out of 20 points. Shelter, your biggest asset is your remote location, 14 out of 20 points. Security, 9 out of 20 points. Your simple homesteading lifestyle gives you 12 X Factor points. Overall, that would give you a 64 out of 100. If you're able to stockpile more insulin, you would have 10 months initial survival time.
I don't think so.
Well, we just choose to disagree.
Oh my gosh, these people. Oh, not only are they crazy, but they're stubborn. They're crazy and they're stubborn. Thank you for the criticism. We will take it into consideration. That's what you say. But now they go into where are they now? But before we get into where are they now, let's rewind that last clip, shall we?
I don't think so.
Well, we just choose to disagree. Choose to disagree. Hi, since the Nat Geo team was at our house, Gary and I are going through a very messy divorce. We're about to go to court right now to see who gets the possession of our prepping materials.
And that is it for Doomsday Preppers. I hope y'all enjoyed this very informative and educational video. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stay safe and stay vigilant and stay active on this channel and always come back because I'll be posting some more videos, baby. What am I doing?